Hello, everybody. Happy hump day. I had to think about what it was. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. All right. Let's go Team Hard Rock. Make sure, if you're here, get your, hold on, get your submission forms in. Sorry, I have my stream up in the other thing and I was like, holy crap, I can hear my voice. But yeah, let's get some reading and some productivity done today. I am in the middle of 4 books. I'm trying to make progress in. So the first one that I was reading this morning is Game Over. This is by Bex DeVoe and L.E. Eldridge. I'm about halfway through this one. Really liking this one. It actually just had I'm in the middle of a scene where they're going shopping because part of her job is that she is a streamer, like not only like basically a Twitch streamer, but she's also like kind of like a OnlyFans streamer, but they have different names for their platforms. So right now from her, it's called Slicked. From that platform, it's like the OF platform. She is like a cam girl, so she got like a really big donation from her like whale, the person who gives her a lot of money. And the person was like, go buy yourself something nice. Like if you need more money, I'll send it to you. So she's going to buy a necklace or some jewelry or something right now. Ends up buying a dog collar. So this is a very, very smutty book. But so they're going shopping right now looking for jewelry. Other vibes. I'm reading The Troop by Nick Cutter. I'm about, I think, 40% through this one. This one is, I like the descriptions, like they're very creepy. I'm a little maybe not in the mood for it. Like I think it's okay. I'm also in the middle of The Secret Garden. I'm like 20% into this book, so not very far. And then the last book that I'm reading is called Many the Monsters by Ashley Musket. I'm going to an event tonight with her. She's like the main the highlight because she just released her book. But Gretchen Powell Fox is going to be the moderator. So the author had like reached out and asked me like she's like, I've seen you at Gretchen's events before. Like, would you mind coming to mine? I was like, sure. So I'm reading her book and I'm like on chapter 3. It's Beauty and the Beast retelling. So that's what I'm up to. What are you guys up to? Other than reading today, I'm going to be not switching, but bouncing around between doing some work, and I'll probably be listening to my audiobook of The Troop. I'm getting emails. Probably gonna like try to get through some emails because I got some email requests to fill out paperwork and stuff. So yeah, I'll be like trying to balance work and reading today. Like I said before, if you're here to get some extra bonus points, fill out your party bonus submission form. You can find both the book submission and the party bonus submission forms under the submission form channel in Discord. Any other housekeeping things? Stephanie's supposed to update us with some like points, some rankings today. So, be on the lookout for that in Discord later. I don't know what time she's going to drop it, but yeah, so that's what's going on today. Hello, Team Night Shift checking in for those points. Woo! Good morning, Kim. Team Manchester in the house. Hope everyone's having a wonderful readathon. Currently reading Vicious by V.E. Schwab and A Parade of Horribles by Matt Dinneman. Very nice. I'm very excited to get these like 4 books off my shelf. Not my shelf, but my TBR. Like this is my stack over here. Because I just really want to see this stack dwindle down. And it's also, I'm kind of, you can't really see it, but behind me is the beginnings. There's a table behind me. I can't really move out the way. There's like a little table that I brought up here. but it has a bunch of books that I'm going to get rid of, and that's not all of it. That's just like what I pulled from my shelves. I have a ton in the closet. But yeah, part of my tasks today are to film some videos. We'll see what kind of time I have because I have a lot of things going on today. Not only am I streaming, I have a meeting at 12. I have filming I want to do. I want to like finalize our August stuff. I have to make dinner. Got to drive an hour to this book thing, attend the book thing, drive home. So it's like a very busy day. And then tomorrow I got to work. So we're also leaving for the beach. So it's a very like compact day. Lynn is here. Go Team Manchester. Currently reading Operation Bounce House and Cursed Cocktails. Hi to Lynn. Yay, your butt book. Are you liking it? It's going. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet. Good morning, Shani. I'll be reading Heartbeat at My Feet. Rachella, good morning. Go Team Hard Rock. Currently reading Nothing Bad Happens Here by Rachel Ekstrom Courage. Hello, Dana. Just driving home from work. I need dinner, then bed. Deciding if I'll keep reading Dawn Shard by Brandon Sanderson or if I'm going to work on my sewing project. Ooh, do you have the audiobook? If not, I guess you do have to pick. What's the sewing project that you're working on? What was the name for the last book you mentioned? It's called Many the Monsters. Many the Monsters by Ashley Musket. Yes, it's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling. Right now, what I've gathered is there's this guy, I forget his name. I think it's Tyre, Tyre. And I think a fairy came to his door when he was like 9 years old or something. And he didn't help the fairy. And I guess there's a legend, if you don't help fairies, they'll curse you. I guess he didn't help her because she was ugly. I don't know. I think that's what happened. Um, so she curses him and turns him into a beast, right? So this is the Beauty and the Beast part. And right now, like I said, I'm only on chapter 3. So of the 2 chapters I've read, the mom is like, well, the curse said that the only way you could break it is if you get a girl to fall in love with you. So I think they're about to host like a big party. Um, and he lives in like basically the winter, I was gonna say the winter court, but like a very snowy, icy area. And so like not a lot of people come through. So that's the setup of it so far. Thanks for the reminder. I haven't submitted anything since the 2nd. Whoops. That's a-okay. I know sometimes people prefer to do like all at once submitting. I'm more of a like submit as I go person, and I have like a little spreadsheet that I put everything in. So I put like the date so I know like the last day that I submitted something, and then I will like bold things when I haven't submitted it yet, and then I'll unbold it when it's submitted. So like I kind of have my own system of what's working for me. Just popping in to say hi before I swap to laptop and maybe hopefully pick up a book. What book are you thinking? Oh, I have Pride and Prejudice as my audiobook. Forgot about that. My husband just read this. He said that he doesn't think I would like it because there's no smut. And I said I read books without smut. And then I also told him that I've never read this book before, and then I was like, "Is that the one with like Elizabeth Bennet or the Bennet sisters and Mr. Darcy?" And he's like, "For someone who's never read this book, you know an awful lot about it." And I was like, "I literally know their names. Like that's it." Thank you. All I heard was Beauty and the Beast retelling. I hope you like it if you pick it up. It just came out I think like the 30th, so June 30th, I think. Making a skirt out of printed quilt fabric. Ooh, that sounds fun. I am sort of studying, oh, hi, Aquiller, and trying to clear a lot of my unwanted stuff. I'll be reading the Space Trilogy by C.S. Lewis for Team Hard Rock. Woohoo. Yeah, I definitely am like, I have piles in this room. This room looks crazy to me. Like walking in, I'm like so not happy, but I just need to clean. So I have piles of like haul on the floor and some are on the shelves still. I have the starts of an unhaul behind me. Um, yeah, and I'm trying to keep it all straight because some of the haul is in my TBR stack right here. So it's all chaos around here. And then I was even thinking about pulling off books for ARC August, like that I physically owned. Um, that way I could like work through my physical shelves first before going to like the digital or whatever. Um, then I was like, I don't need another pile right now. I'll do that when I come back from the beach. Good morning, Jen. Just popping in before bringing my kids to camp and heading to the gym. Very nice. Good morning, Sarah. I'm reading The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. How are you liking it? The sewing project sounds adorable. Pride and Prejudice is the OG slow burn. Yes. Hello, Allie. Reading Bridesmaid for Hire on audio while walking my dogs. Very nice. It's actually pretty cool here today. Like I was oh, okay. I was actually pretty surprised when I walked outside that it wasn't like 80 something degrees already. It's cloudy out today, but it is still humid. So, yeah, almost like 90% humidity, which is awful. But hello, Andy. How are you this morning? Or I guess it might be afternoon for you. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, liking it has very long chapters. I don't remember if I liked this one. Let me see. Not a small way, a long way. Two. There we go. Oh, where'd it go? Because I'm pretty sure I read this last year or maybe the year before. I gave it 4 stars, so I liked it. I didn't write a review apparently. May 2024. Um, which is I'm surprised I liked it because it's a very cozy, I believe like low stakes sci-fi. So I was kind of like, curious, like I don't know, that I liked it because I generally like stuff that's faster paced, high stakes, like we're gonna off somebody, something like that. Hi, Dee Dee, how are you? Good morning. What are you up to? Hello, Sarah. Must work, but hoping to read Heartstopper 6 today. Ooh. Did this one just come out? Heartstopper Volume 6. I'm trying to think, what's the last one that I read? Because I think I had read all of them. Oh, yeah, this one is new. Oh, it just came out like last week. Ah, maybe my library has this. Because I'm pretty sure I've read all of them. Yep, I read all of them up to 6. Okay, thank you. I have another book to go. Actually, let me go see if my library has that. Heartstopper 6. Ooh, it's in process, meaning it's like they bought it and they're just trying to like process it through their system. They probably haven't like gotten it yet, or maybe they're like doing something like putting the plastic around it so it doesn't get damaged. Okay, cool. I'm not too far. It says they have 23 copies and 13 people are on the wait list. So that's exciting. Oh no, don't see this. Volume 6 is the final one. Oh, they're so cute though. Remember to swap to other account now. Not sure of what book we'll pick. I have a stack and decision paralysis. Time for a spinner wheel. I love a good spinner wheel. Good morning, Angie. We're getting ready for work. How are you doing? I'm kind of tired today. I've been up for like a couple of hours, but I'm tired just thinking about all the stuff I need to do today. And I probably won't even do half of it, so we'll see. Hoping to finish Audition by Katie Kitamura today. Let me see what this one is. Audition, Katie Kitamura. Ooh, Litfic. One woman, the performance of a lifetime, or two. That sounds fun. Oh, it's not too long either. Hello to Dee Dee. Hi, Carrie. I don't mind cozy. Yes, volume 6 is the final book, and we get a movie to wrap the whole story up. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's exciting because I know they have the show, which I think I'm also behind on. I'm behind on a lot of shows right now because we've been watching One Piece, which is for those of you who don't know, it's a anime. And the most recent arc or season that we watched is called Dressrosa, probably my favorite one of all of them so far. Um, that one was like so many episodes. Dressrosa episodes. 118 episodes. Uh yeah, so we're in the 700s now, mid 700s, and there's over 1,000 episodes in this show. So we are making our way through it. It's taken some years. I might immersive read to help me with chapters, though. At least the POV switches throughout, but it's hard to feel accomplished. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I want to start One Piece, but it is so long. So you just start. What we do is we'll watch like an arc or a season at a time, and then we put it down and we come back to it. So like we watch it through Netflix. So we'll I was gonna say we'll check out Netflix, but we will like pay for Netflix for a couple of months, and then we'll switch to like something else, like Disney Plus, because we don't pay for all of the subscriptions at once. Um, but we'll we'll pay for it every once in a while, and then make our way through some episodes. So that way, because I mean, we've been going at it for years. Like, don't think that we started it this year. But it is a really good show. Like, yes, some of the fight scenes and stuff can be really long and drawn out. Like, I kid you not, I feel like sometimes the episodes from Dressrosa where like Luffy, the main character, was literally like, "I'm gonna punch you," and then it's like this for 20 episodes. It's not really like that, but that's what it feels like, where there's so many fights going on that it's taking so many episodes. But I love it. It's great. And one of my favorite characters, actually, both of my favorite characters are in this arc. So Bartolomeo, which, if you have watched the live action, he's introduced in the second season, and they did a really good job casting him. And then Trafalgar Law is my other favorite. So both of them being in this season have been amazing. Okay, all right, I could probably talk about One Piece for a while, but I actually do need to do some work and I want to get to some reading. So let's go ahead and we'll do 45 minutes on the clock, and then we'll see if my focus can handle more than 45 today or if I need to stay at 45. Okay. I'll see you in 45. Happy sprinting. Hello and welcome back. I honestly thought I had like 5 more minutes. I'm over here giggling with one of my friends. We're like talking about someone at work that like a higher up person that's very controlling, and I was relating it to the book we were reading, so we were like giggling about that. Um, anyways, I read a couple of pages in Game Over. I think I've mentioned this a couple times before, but I read all the female perspectives to my friend. Like we send voice notes back and forth, and he reads all the male ones. So it's really nice because in this book, he has two male perspectives that he has to read, and I only have one because the last buddy read we did, I had more female parts to read, like more female chapters to read. And so I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm reading this whole book. Um, so now I feel like he's reading a lot more, which is fun. But we work together, and he was like telling me about um like what he's doing right now for this boss lady. So yeah, I did that, and then I also started working on a report for somebody, and I think I got like out of the 5 sections, like subsections of one section, I finished 2 sections, so that was nice. So I'm just kind of, this one's like a little bit more complicated. This person just has a very complex history. There's like lots of trauma, mental health history, adoption, stuff with biological and adoptive parents. Like there's just so many things that are going to make this case a little bit more complex than I think. Um, but yeah, making some good progress. I was pretty focused. Like I said, I didn't even realize the timer was about to go off, so that took me by surprise. And then also we were in the Discord. Hello, Stephanie. I saw Stephanie was awake, so I like messaged in Discord, Stephanie, it's Wednesday. So I had mentioned before that points are supposed to be told today. I don't know the right word, announced today. So we'll see at some point. Um, There's no rush, by the way, just all jokes. But yeah, so get your points in. I think like she cut it off yesterday, but still get your points in. If you forgot, like fill out the submission form, especially for joining sprints today. I'm actually going to pull that up so I don't forget to do my own. But yeah, get all the points that you can. You know, you get points for following and subscribing to all of the co-hosts. Like some of us have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, podcasts, websites, like not vlogs, blogs. Um, so yeah, like there's a lot of points that can be got. You can also get points for joining the sprints as well as uh, submitting books. So I don't have any books right now to submit, but I will have a ton probably by the end of this weekend to submit. And then I got to figure out my goal actually is those 4 books that I had mentioned at the beginning of stream. I want to finish them all by tomorrow. Some of them very doable, but we'll see. Um, yeah, we'll see. But I would like to bring a book to the beach. The books that I have sitting on my TBR, I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know about bringing any of these to the beach because they're nice editions. Like, I don't want to mess any of them up. So I'm thinking I might bring like a, what's the word? Here that I'm not too pressed about getting like sunscreen and stuff all over them. So I might bring 1 or 2 of those. Wheel has spoken. We're gonna start The Place Where They Buried Your Heart by Christina Henry. Hopefully you enjoy it. Good morning. How are you? Also, I saw this come in, this jewel thing. It doesn't show up on StreamYard, but I saw it pop up on YouTube. And I had to look it up because I was like, what is this? Yeah, it doesn't like pop up on StreamYard for whatever reason. But apparently it's like some new gifting thing. Kind of like if you're on Twitch or TikTok, like people can send those little uh teddy bears and hearts or whatever, different things. It's just like object-based currency, I guess. And I don't know how much each jewel is worth, but that's what I gathered from Google. But thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know where it all goes, but thank you. I'm sure it goes somewhere, but like in the grand scheme of things, it takes so long to generate any income on or any revenue on YouTube that I have like no idea where it goes. Like I don't even get to cash out until I hit $100, and sometimes that can take several months. Like right now, I'm sitting at $72. So, what are we in July? Yeah, I think I've only cashed out once this year, but I also have been like less active this year. So, yeah, YouTube's not making me any monies, sadly. Got the first chapter read, intrigued so far. What's the genre of this book? To me, it seems like either a romance or mystery. I don't know. 58% into cursed cocktails started a load of laundry. Ooh, you're reminding me I need to go do my laundry. 28%. Page 144 of 380. Nice. Only managed one chapter, spent most of the sprint submitting points. Hey, that's still a good use of your time. Got out of bed. I'm working on getting my podcast up. Very nice. Once that's up, I'll get the rankings graphic made. It did not occur to me to make a new one before now. Yeah, if you follow everyone on all the platforms, that's 1,000 points. Just saying. So that's a good chunk of points to get. And I think, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think based on like the role selections on Discord, with Team Hard Rock being the biggest team, we need all the points that we can get. Because the more people that you have on your team, the harder it is to, when you like average it out, the harder it is to um like your average rating, it gets harder to be higher. I don't know if that made any sense. It made sense in my head. Got one piece of fabric iron, listened to 2 chapters of Pride and Prejudice, and started crocheting a sunflower for my straw hat. That's so cute. Putting in my points and going to bed. Hopefully you have a good night's rest. Go Team Hard Rock. Hello, Molly. It reminds me of the points you get per 10 minutes watched on Twitch. Yeah, I wonder if it's something like that. I haven't used Twitch in a really long time. Gosh, when I was like in my early 20s, this is crazy. In my early 20s, I did some streaming, but like playing games with my friends. And yeah, it's definitely a very different platform than it is today. YouTube views slash payout feel down overall this year. Maybe it's just me. No, I'm noticing it too. Um, I tend to get really interested in some of the like statistics and the trends and stuff. So I'm noticing it as well, like even some of the more subscribed to people. I feel like I've seen their views be lower as well. And I think it could be potentially due to like people doom scrolling on like TikTok and Instagram, like maybe those views are up versus long form content like YouTube, but people still like long form content. It just kind of feels um not as rewarding in some ways. Like I feel like, and I know you can't always do this, but like sometimes I feel like there's a lot of effort that I'll put into a video and I'm happy with how it looks, like I'm happy with it going on my channel, but it doesn't always perform well, which is fine. Like um I'm not necessarily here for like the views and stuff, but obviously views feel good. Like the dopamine feels good. Um, so sometimes I've noticed a lot of people become more discouraged. Like I've seen a lot of people post lately about either quitting their YouTube or their Instagram or TikTok. Like I've seen them just they quit because they're like, I'm not getting any engagement out of this. Like nobody's liking the stuff I create and whatnot. So I have noticed that. I don't really know what it is. Like I don't know the trend of that. Had my breakfast and coffee. It's been a wake up sprint. I feel like I'm still waking up. Oh, it's a horror. Okay. Christina has written some of my favorite books, but also one DNF, so hoping this goes the good way. Ooh, that's exciting. Nah, I think you can read less. Read all those small books, Team Hard Rock. Well, like I said, this one has to do with shopping. And I was like, where am I gonna find a book that has shopping? Because that's one of the activation prompts. So I was like, ooh, this book literally has a whole chapter dedicated to shopping. And I'm sure she's probably gonna go shopping some more because she's basically like a sugar baby. And he's gonna want more things. In the words of V from BTS, Shorts Generation. Yeah, it's so weird because sometimes I'll put a short out and then they're not directly complaining about me, but people will be like, "Oh, what I hate when people do shorts in shorts, what's the word? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just hate they'll be like, I hate when people do shorts or I hate when people do short form content. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just here. I like making content, okay? It's fun to me. They had to cut 30 seconds from their song so they could get radio play. That's crazy. The comments on shorts are aggressive. I haven't gotten any like mean ones yet, but I have a reel on Instagram that I did with my friend where we went around at Monster Erotica to the different like cutout standees and the message was like, we go to Monster Erotica for the sights. And then the next clips were the sights, which are all these different cutouts. That one has like, how many does it have now? It was back in May, but I still get comments on it and it's kind of annoying. It has 545,000 views, 47.7K likes, and 650 comments. People comment so much on the stupid video. That's not a monster. They're just humanoid. They have humanoid bodies. They're not monstrous enough. So we actually made a follow-up post that was like, are these freaky enough for you? And that one got a lot of views too. But yeah, that's like the most aggressive I've had people. um People really like the monster erotica content, by the way. That's like the month I've had the most views. Like I hit somewhere upwards of like 600K views for that month. And then now it's like I don't really post nearly as entertaining content as that one, but oh, wait till Nest Fest because these authors are going to be at Nest Fest, but I'm going to come out with some crazy content. Um Hopefully later this month when I see Bree and Kim, we'll have some fun content. Oh no. That's rude. I think that people are rude. Actually, I came across somebody yesterday who I don't know who they are, but I was like, I'm not particularly attracted to them, but let me see if I can find them. I really like their content. Um, oh crap, I can't remember his name. I can't even see it in my head. But he's like this bigger dude. Oh, here he is. His name is Mark Bosa. Marcbosa. He looks like this. All right, so he's like this big, burly dude. And the post that like caught my eye was something about um like fucking big girls or something. Like something like that. Like how you should fuck a big girl or why big girls are fun to fuck, something like that. And I was like, damn, if every dude talked like this, the world would be a happier place. Like you could be whatever, it doesn't matter. Like your body type could be whatever, you know, slim, skinny, fat, whatever. There is somebody for everybody out there. But like just because someone is not your preference, exactly, people are so rude. Just because someone's not your preference doesn't mean that you have to shit on somebody else. Yeah, I started following this dude because I was like, his content's kind of funny, but it's also like speaking to me. Um, yeah. I don't know anything about him. He could be a total a-hole, but I liked the couple of posts that I saw, so I was like, whatever. Sure, that dude has come across my booksta. Yes. Well, the algorithm is working for him. So there's another girl I really like as well. What's her name? Hannah? I think her name is Hannah. Where is she? Hannah and Griffin? Yeah. Hannah and Griffin. So her name is Hannah Rubin. She's got like purple hair, like lavender hair. So she is currently pregnant, but she does a lot of body positivity stuff. So she'll be like, who cares if you're like you got wiggly jigglies, like love your body, like all this stuff. I love her content. So yeah, I mean, F the haters. I know it doesn't feel fun or feel good to like have people comment stuff like that. Like yeah, when I was growing up, I had people literally say it to my face, and I'm like, you don't fucking know that I'm fat. Like, like, do you not think that I know this about myself? Like, I don't know. You can't hurt me more than I hurt myself. Anyways, good morning, Mai. Yes, to all the content. I can't believe V&V is this month. Kim, I need to book my flight still. I need to. I need the prices to come down. I should have booked it when I saw it was like $200, but now it's like 240. So I'm trying to see if I wait a little bit longer, it'll go down. But I'm scared if I wait too long, I'll get to like the day before and be like, I don't have a fucking flight. And then I guess I would just drive, but I'm hands only and have a thyroid issue. I've had a few people come for my dry hands. That's all the ammo they get. People need to get a life. My sister had to block the words teeth, mouth, and smile from comments because people are so mean about her crooked tooth and how it's not accurate for cosplays. It's so dumb. What? None of us are accurate for cosplays. It's fake. Like it's fiction. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. Hey Mai, how are you? Every time I see your name, I think hair extensions. It's so random. Okay, let's get into some more productivity, reading, whatever you're doing. Make sure you guys stay hydrated and caffeinated. Do your laundry. Oh, you live close enough to do that. It would be like 16 hours for me. Uh, take your meds, all the fun stuff. So, how do I switch over? Yeah, let's go. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How was your sprint? I pretty much listened to some music while I was trying to finish up that one section of the report. I'm like working on the background section, so I have one section left, one subsection left, and it's probably like the most lengthy one. So I did that. I put some laundry in. I was trying to find these little I have these like scrapbook things that it's like little packets of paper. I have one that's like florals, and I like that one because the paper for this one is like super thick, and I don't like it when I am trying to fold it into pieces for my little TBR jar for these are my arcs for this year. Um but yeah, the paper is thicker for this like Halloween spooky one. So I was thinking about cutting it smaller. I also just like how the florals look in this versus spooky ones. I don't know. I couldn't find it, but I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. My closet's just insanely messy right now, as is the rest of this room. So that's a little frustrating, but I just was gonna go with one paper because I had an arc I just got. I posted it in the Discord, but I like to add the arcs that I have into my jar. So if you're curious what arc I'm talking about, it is currently a read now, at least on the US site. Let me post it for you guys. And I really like this author. It's Lauren Kung Jessen. So she has her like Christmassy book out. It says holiday rom-com. I was like, is it like Christmas in July? No, I think it's for like the winter coming up. It comes out October 27th. So yeah, if you want to get her book, it's read now. And she is really sweet. Like, I have kind of met her thanks to Stephanie. But like we were both too nervous to talk to each other, so we just DM each other. But yeah, she's so sweet. Also, Stephanie said finished up with posting the podcast, almost done with animating the rankings. I can't wait. I'm excited. Let me see. Okay, we were talking about your sister. She does gender bent cosplays and character mashups, so the anime dude bros hate her. Rude. I also thought about this too, but like same with black people doing cosplay and people getting butthurt about skin color. It's like, what, black people can't cosplay somebody? Like, who cares? Like, they're having fun. Let people have fun. Let people express themselves. Let people do something that they find joy in. Oh, this is the hair extension thing. It's because I see you in the morning and I'm often lamenting having to deal with these things. Extensions are the best and worst. Lots of audiobooks on that drive. Yeah, I'm still trying to fly, which I do need to bring that up. Just type flights in my browser. Let's see what they are currently. 248. Cheapest is 234, but I gotta look to see because some of these don't have bags. So, like, it'll be like what do you carry? A personal item? I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to go for a whole weekend. I will have to leave early because I need about an hour and a half at Buc-ee's to shop around, and I'm stopping at the first Wawa I see. I feel like because we have Wawa up here, it doesn't really phase me to be like, oh my God, I need to go there. I've never been to Buc-ee's, but I hear like everyone loves it. My total car time there and back is around 16 hours. I think Bree is driving as well, so I think hers might be like a hour-ish or two more because y'all are kind of close to each other. But yeah, she's like, I thought you were gonna drive to me or fly to me or something. I was like, girl, why would I make my trip longer? Like, I love you, but I'll see you there. I do not want to spend all my time traveling. I want to just be there. Hello, Ren. Listening to Son of the Morning by Akweke Emezi. Oh yeah, Kim, I finished Empire of the Dawn. Awesome. I think I'm gonna listen to that one on my way to Villains and Vixens. And you got me thinking here, Kim, about what am I gonna read on my way to Villains and Vixens? I feel like it only makes sense to bring a book that I was already planning to get signed. So that leaves, I think I had 5 options. Um, yeah, so I think my options were A Vow and Vengeance, The Princess and the Pack by Fallon English, The Neverlist, and The Rose Witch by Chandel Lavon. So I think, was that 4 options? 1, 2, that's 4, because then Kissed by the Gods I have, but I've already read that. I just want to get it signed. So those are my options of what I think I would bring on the plane to read. Ideally, I'd like to take the book that takes the longest because drive to airport, sit on plane, and then the whole trip back, you know, like that could take a while. And I'd rather it not be something that I bring just for the sake of bringing. Also, Stephanie, why? Why are you causing chaos right now? Could you wait like 8 minutes? She's in Discord saying, drum roll, please. Hey, Jean, reading The X Effect by Dana Hawkins, a sapphic second chance romance. It came out last August. Better late than never. Hey, I feel ya. 184 out of 380. Really good so far. I gotta watch this thing. Week 1 rankings. Oh my gosh. The suspense. Oh man. Oh man. Ah! Okay. Well, the rankings are up. It was my live reaction, but I won't tell you who won, so you gotta go look. Go look at Stephanie's hard work. Now at 74%, about an hour left in my audiobook. You'll finish this for sure in the next sprint. 2 chapters and caught up on my journal. Speaking of arcs, will there be Arc August this year? I've been slacking in the arc department. There will be. I actually have been leaking some surprises on the Arc August Instagram. I'll put that up here. So you can go follow there. But if you were in the Discord from last year, I have been talking in there. I don't know. There's like little secrets here and there that like you'll still have to watch the full announcement video, which will come out on Sunday. So yeah, it's still happening. Okay. Hello, Jessica. I'll start the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I hope you're prepared because I hear lots of people cry. Starting to work on a birthday card for a friend. How cute. What's Wawa? So Wawa is like a it's like a gas station convenience store. I guess that's how you put it. And they're like inside the store they have like coffee, sandwiches, um like quick meals, stuff like that. But people apparently really love it. I've only had it a handful of times and I've been like, eh. It's just like I don't know, it's not like the best thing in the world. But oh, one thing. So there's like a what do you call it? A debate discussion. Because BK Borison in her book, I think she said something about Wawa. I want to say it might have been one of the like first time caller or in Now Back to You. But I think she mentioned Wawa and said sub instead of hoagie, or maybe the other way around. I don't remember. And people were like, I don't know if they were necessarily upset about it, but there was some discourse about it. I don't know. To me, it's all the same. Sub, hoagie, whatever. Ah, okay. I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming in. We're like not last. Uh, it's crazy. Must get to the top though. No, must read faster. Exactly. Right? Go check out those rankings. I like them. They're not bad, you know. Yes, Darkmoor, fun theme. Yes, so I plan to film the video tomorrow probably at this point. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. I don't think I have that kind of energy. But because I said it's gonna go up on Sunday, I'll be at the beach, so I won't have time to film it at the beach. So it's either like today or tomorrow. And tomorrow is like the last time I can do it before I leave because I don't want to push it back. I don't think my team has ever led. Hey, I think we're all doing great. Like, I didn't pause at the actual numbers. Let me see. And these are just averages, so average points per person. That's pretty good. I think we could catch up. I think we can do it. Just got to read a little bit more strategically, maybe. All right, let's hop into our next sprint. I'm gonna reset this, and I'll see you guys in 45. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How was your sprint? I am almost done with my background section of the report that I'm working on. And I think I have like one paragraph that I'm trying to wrap up. So I'll be done with that in this next sprint, which, by the way, will be a little bit shorter because I have to end by noon because that's when my meeting starts. And I kind of lead the meeting, so I have to be there. I also, my friend read his one of the chapters that he has up next. I think he just sent a voice note for the next chapter. So I'll probably listen to that in the next sprint, and then it'll be my turn to read. Switched over the laundry and forgot that I left towels in the dryer from like Monday. So I have to fold those at some point. But anyways, pretty productive sprint. Like I said, the next one will be a little shorter, probably, we'll see depending on the time, but probably like 30 minutes instead of 45. So, Sarah, we'll write you an excuse note for missing the meeting. I would like to get paid because I think my paycheck this period is going to be lower. I had to actually talk to I had a meeting with my boss yesterday, I think it was, and I was like, hey, the admin person's like not scheduling me for whatever reason. So like I have no case next week. So I was like, I mean, that directly impacts my pay. Like if I don't have a case, I can't bill for anything. So I was like, please put someone on my schedule. Okay. And then like I said, in the last sprint, the team rankings were announced. So go check those out in Discord, and I think they're on Instagram as well. And then Stephanie says, I will say, don't count Gaslamp out. They haven't done much for party bonuses yet, and that can turn the tide so fast. Yeah, so make sure, you can follow all the co-hosts, watch videos, and I don't think there's like, no one said you can't watch old stuff of ours. Like, it doesn't have to be all things from this month, but Stephanie's got a lot of content out. I have a lot of content out. Kim has a lot of content out. I'm pretty sure Bethany does. And I think Angel's got some content out. So definitely, go check us out. We got stuff you can watch. Jean says, I can't resist Vanessa recommending Arc Scott, the Santa Claus con. Yay. I think you'll like it. What was I going to say? Oh, so yesterday I had posted something about Holly Renee. She has like her next book coming out, and it's going to be read now on NetGalley for like 48 hours or 72, something like that. And it's not going to be on NetGalley until the 10th. So that's why it wasn't there yesterday. It looks like it was there at one point and then it got archived, but she posted that I think people got confused because of the wording of whatever her post was, but it is going to be on the 10th that it'll be read now. So I think the book is called Moon Cursed. So if you're interested in reading, I think it's going to be a romantasy book, a new like a first in a romantasy series. Check it out on the 10th. Hello, Megan. Watch BookTube that sprint. Kind of want to read a different book. Thinking about picking up Prince's Gambit by C.S. Picat, book 2 in the Captive Prince series. I actually had done some thinking about what book do I want to bring with me to the beach. And like I usually like to have a couple of options, but as for a book that I could bring physically on the beach, I still don't know yet. I probably am going to bring I have audiobooks. I thought about this. I like literally just had it because I was like, oh, look at your TBR. Because not everything that's in the stack here is it's not everything. I have some stuff that's like not physical. But I could bring I don't know. I might bring actually I have a Catherine Cowles book that is the first in the series. I think it's Across the Vanishing Sky because I have the audio for Into the Fading Twilight that I didn't realize people were saying, "Oh, you should read book 1 before you read book 2." So I could read that or I could bring that. I also have I showed you guys this book before, but this is another arc that I need to read, which I don't think I mind getting sunscreen all over. But The Unwilling Bride. Watch, I'll probably be like, "Oh my God, I love this book," and then be sad that I got sunscreen all over it. But it came with really cute art. And then the actual book itself, the first page is this like full art thingy. So maybe I'll bring this if I want a physical book. I don't know. I have the epilogues left. Woohoo! At least the laundry was in the dryer. I hate when wet clothes are found a few days later. Yeah, I haven't done this in quite a long time. But that's also because like the laundry room is like literally right outside my office, so I can hear it when it finishes, and I go and do it immediately. Or I leave a physical reminder of the laundry basket in the way because if I want to go anywhere, like to the bathroom or downstairs, if I put the basket there, it's like, oh yeah, you got laundry. So it's like a physical reminder of switch it over. I've been working on catching up in my reading journal. I'm a few months behind. I'm determined to make it to the end of the year with this thing. So I don't have a reading journal, but I'm always like, I don't like to write in pretty journals, but I got this at Monster Erotica. It says The Monster You Created. It's by Fallen Sky. And it's just this little notebook that I've been writing my to-do list in. I like just started yesterday. I was like, all right, I got to use this. I can't just have a pretty notebook with nothing in it because I have tons of notebooks. So yeah, I started writing my to-do list in it, which includes some book stuff. I can't show it for very long just because minor patient information's in there. I have a new interview that just went up, so there's easy points. Okay, let's see where that's at. Did you post it on the Discord? Post, please. You can post it here too. Share your video, please. That sprint, I attempted to edit a podcast clip but got distracted. I don't know where the time went. I know. These 45 minutes have been going like crazy fast. I vote Catherine Cowles. Yeah, I feel more I'll probably bring both, but I feel inclined more so to read the Catherine Cowles book because, well, they're both through PR companies, but I feel like this one is a little bit more, I wouldn't say stringent on their like fill it like they don't have do they have a submission form? They do have one. I don't know. Both of them I feel like I'm late on. So either way, either one's a good option, but I think that'll narrow down what I want to bring. I procrastinate for long chunks of time, but enjoy my time while I'm working on it. I'm going to try to reform the habit of updating it regularly on the few weeks of vacation I have left. That's so sad. Only a few weeks of vacation. It happens more often than I'd like. It's usually because I wait for my son to unload the dryer to fold, and it'll take so long to do it, I'll completely forget. Generational ADHD at work right there. Oh my gosh. I have to write everything down. Like that's where this whole to-do list thing is. It needs to sit in front of me. Um, I either have like a planner to my left or a to-do list in the front of me. Like I can't function without lists. And I think the older I get, the more I realize that I think I have ADHD. Like I have the symptoms, but I am very hesitant to diagnose myself. And I'm also kind of like, well, what am I going to do about that? Like I could take meds. Well, not right now. I can't really take meds if I'm trying to get pregnant, but um it's like I mean, what am I really going to do? I already have the coping mechanisms in place. But yeah, I realized that I really struggle with executive functioning and sometimes like lately things that Kyle has said, he's even like been noticing it more over the years. Like he'll say something about me being forgetful or um oh gosh, like I will hyper focus on something and I don't really notice it because it's just like part of my life, you know? Hi, Christina. How are you? Christina coming through with all the reminders. So hydrate, feed yourself. My stomach is growling, so I'm like, I should go feed myself in this next sprint. Check your laundry, take your meds, stretch, hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you hopefully get notified. Thank you, Christina. Long time no see. Okay, let's hop into our next sprint then. Okay, it's 11:15 here. So if I did 30 minutes, that would get us to 11:45. Pretty sure. How do I adjust this? Let me take this off real quick. Just because I don't know. I think sometimes the personal info shows up. Here, I'll even give you 35 minutes. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then we'll chat when we get back. We'll have a little bit of time to chat, and then I'll sign off for my meeting. So, okay, 35 on the clock. I'll see you guys then. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So we've got about 9 minutes, maybe a little less, to chat. But I did read a little bit of this book, Game Over, and I went downstairs and had lunch. What else did I do? Washed up some dishes, and yeah, it was pretty much. I watched YouTube. That's what I did. I was like, what else did I do? I was watching a YouTube video. Okay, let me see. I'm good. Been a while. How are you? Overall, I think I'm okay. I think I talked about this like last week, but I was going through like a little bit of a depressive episode last week and the week before. Like just couldn't nothing felt joyous. But now I feel like that has like lifted a little bit. We're gonna head to the beach this weekend and get some sun, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't rain. That was like our big thing that we were afraid that it would rain, but we like really have been trying to go to the beach for a couple of months. Um, but we just like last month we had no time because everybody had like a birthday or a graduation or I had company in town or Kyle was gone. Like it was just so much stuff. And the last time we tried to go, I think was in May and it rained the whole weekend we were supposed to go. So we were like, not a good beach weekend. But yeah, overall, I think I've been doing okay. Um, yeah. Same. I'm undiagnosed. Son is though, and I feel like I functioned well enough up to this point. Although with the peri kicking in, it's getting worse. That actually, I did a training on this. Like I attended a training about ADHD and perimenopause and how when you're experiencing perimenopause, the symptoms of ADHD can arise for people, although it may not be ADHD. Or if you already have it, the symptoms can be exacerbated. So um, there's definitely some emerging research about perimenopause and ADHD or executive functioning, like starting to come out a little bit more frequently. Good morning, Paulina. I caught a sprint. Yeah, I know you're like at the tail end. I have to leave for a meeting really soon. Aquila says, going for a nap, so I'm rested up for a summer concert tonight. Thanks for sprints. I should get some food. How long do I have? Timer, 3 seconds. Yeah, I went at the beginning of the sprint because I was like, if I don't eat now, actually my blood sugar crashed pretty hard, like right as I ended that sprint. Like I was walking down the stairs and I was like, holy crap, like I'm so dizzy and uh that feeling, that weak feeling you get, I can't lightheadedness, I don't know. But your body just feels like jello. Maybe your hands are shaking a little bit. Like I was having that and I was walking down the stairs like, oh my gosh. I gotta make it down. Watched some Supernatural and worked. Had a late lunch and caught up on some booktube. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated. Page 258 of 380. Planning to finish today. You've got this. Hello, Paula. How are you today? If you got ADHD, ask the doc for them Adderall. Adderall, there's for them Adderalls. They're good. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Uh, you cannot take Adderall if you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant. So that's you gotta be careful. You gotta know a little bit about potential counter effects. Perimenopause is kicking my ass with ADHD also. It's good that more research is being done on that for sure. Also, I'm sure some of you have heard about this, but like the renaming of PCOS to PMOS to kind of broaden the diagnosis a little bit because it's not just like you can have PCOS and not have a lot of cysts, right? Sometimes it can be just like insulin resistance or metabolic differences. So they've expanded it quite a bit to encompass other things that people experience. Thank you for joining. 100, yep. I got a bad case of vertigo as I was laying on the couch scrolling. It felt like I started somersaulting in outer space for about 10 minutes. Wild times. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes like these things come on and I don't know. For me especially, it sucks because I'm like when my sugar crashes like that, I don't it doesn't happen to me very often, but when it does, this may be a trigger for some people, but I binge. So like I literally went downstairs and I think I ate like an entire day's worth of food in 30 minutes. Um, but I have other health things going on right now. Like Kyle and I are trying to have a baby, and I took um this. It's called Avidril. I took this 2 nights ago. What's today? Wednesday, Monday night. I took it. So I'm in that period of ovulation, and my body is freaking crazy right now. Is all I'll say. It is insane, and I don't know what to do with myself. Um, like I literally feel crazy. Uh, I can't control any of my body right now. So that's what it is. Yeah, it's just like, ah, oh my gosh. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up now. Yes, yes. I'm gonna wrap up, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. I think, not sure, but Stephanie mentioned potentially sprinting today. Not sure if that's still the case. But watch out in the Discord or on Instagram. There's like I don't know what it's called, group channel, group chat that Stephanie will post announcements to. So if you're looking for some more sprints through the Comic Con readathon, come join us, get your extra points. Don't forget to submit your books. Um, yeah, and have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.